Okay, this is a short video on a Fiat Docato and a Peugeot and a Citroen version of the same Fiat Docato. Basically, the fan switch is not working. It can be a number of ways that it can go wrong. Sometimes the control switch on the fan locks solid as the switch burns out at the back. Sometimes you just lose functions. There's been a lot of videos that show ripping half the dash apart for this problem. It's a very, very simple problem to overcome. First of all, you have to remove your radio. I've just done mine, so it's all still disconnected. Each radio will be here, will have a different form of connection, so you have to sort your own radio removal out. Once your radio is removed, the top socket, little cubby hole, just simply pulls out. You now have access to two screws in here. These are the screws. I haven't put mine back yet. They are a torque screwdriver. It's a small torque. Carefully take out the two screws at the back here. This will release this top panel like this. It will then pop up. Lift it slightly and draw it towards you. Assembly is the same as the reverse. Hook in carefully the two little catches at the back and it will simply drop back into position. Once you have that removed, the back of the switch is completely exposed. A little bit tricky to get at. I will attempt to video what it's like. It's not easy and you have to work upside down. I might not even get it. There is the plug, and that two little white dots is what retains the location for the switch. Remove the back plug and the little white electrical connection on the top just by squeezing the bottom like so, and squeezing the bottom like so. I shouldn't have done that, I've already done mine. The next part is a little bit tricky, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to do it, and what you'll see when you're looking over there is basically that. Is it focused okay? Yeah. Okay. You pull out your plug and your top one and you'll find there are two screws. Where's my screwdriver gone? Okay.
It's just sitting on it.
It's sitting on it. Okay, there we go. Carefully remove these two screws. I've got my replacement ready here. Undo these two screws. There are another two screws here which hold the switch in on the outside. Do not touch those. It's just simply a case of removing these two screws with another screwdriver. I don't want to mess that one up. You'll be working from the back like this. You can see the front from the top. You can also see it. It's just a case of removing those two screws. Lay something, a piece of rag, underneath if you want to save your screws from being dropped. Take those two screws out. It's simple then just to plop out the plug. It's a little clicker on it, so you have to give it a little bit of wiggle. There, you heard it go. It should pop out. There's your plug, your switch that controls your fan. That's all there is to it. You simply replace your new one, lining up the flat like so, and plop it back into position. A little bit of a spring, it will click in. You then replace your screws working upside down. I use a little bit of masking tape to just hold the screw in place, working carefully from over the top. Screw the screws back in again. When you've done that, just pop off the screwdriver with the masking tape on it. Pop your two plugs back on. You've then completed the renewal. Simply take your top panel again, as we explained, put it back. You have to get the little tangs just lined up like that. Pop it back and put your two screws back underneath with your torque screwdriver, and then replace whatever radio you've got. It's that simple. The new switch costs between £6 and £10, and that's all it will cost you to renew this switch. As I've just replaced mine, it the fan should be 0. It should not be a fan. This one was working on 0. You have your 1, 2, 3, 4, all working now. I hope that saves you a lot of problems. Don't listen to anybody that tells you have to take anything else apart. It's that simple. All the best. Hope you get a good job done.